Hello everybody, welcome back to the Wisconsin Greg Show. It's a beautiful day here today. It's 79 degrees, so I thought I'd go and take a walk and check out the fields and see how the corn and soybeans doing. So I figured I'd take you along with me. I know some of you are interested in farming and like to see what's going on. So I'm going to drive down the road here and then enter through my bean field, and then we can check out the beans and the corn together. So when I get down in the bean field, I'll meet you there and we'll continue on from there. Okay, I'm back. I'm out here in the center of the soybean field, pretty close to the edge of the cornfield over here. This is my cornfield over here. And as you can see, fall is right around the corner. The crops are changing. Corn is drying up and soybeans are starting to turn yellow already in spots. So it won't be long, a few more weeks, and they'll be starting to combine soybeans around here. Once they start turning yellow, it doesn't take long. But it all depends on the weather and stuff too. I know there's a hurricane coming off to the east, and I wanted to mention that because I know I got a lot of YouTube friends and got a co-worker that moved out there not too long ago. The guy that I bought my truck from, he owns a house out there. He plans on moving out there. He actually owns a couple pieces of property out there. So while we're at this talking about that hurricane, let's just all keep them in our thoughts and prayers. And they're going to be going through a few rough days here, and it's just starting to come to shore now the way it looked. And it's like from what I think I seen, I thought it said it was 350 miles wide, the hurricane. So it has reduced, I guess, from what I heard, down to like a category 2 or something. But it's still supposed to cause lots and lots of damage, and probably lots of power outages. So let's keep all these people in our thoughts and prayers. They're gonna need it, and hopefully it dwindles down where it doesn't amount to too much. But you just never really know. So I'm just giving you a little view over the soybean field out here right now. I'll stop this camera in a second and walk around just to show you how tall they are. They're pretty tall. I'm always a very poor judge of what the yield's going to be, but my guess is it's going to be about average, or maybe just a little bit above average for the soybeans. The corn, I would guess, is probably going to be a little bit above average this year. That's just a guess, but that's for my area right here. Now I would say west of me, they're probably going to have worse averages than that because they seem like they were drier than me. But I was kind of lucky. I did get a couple weeks, I think, kind of when it was starting to make kernels and stuff, which was a bad time not to get rain, but that always seems to do that. We had a couple, 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks where it got a little dry. So that might hamper the production a little bit. But then after that, we got rain pretty periodically, and actually quite a bit of rain. So I think it'll be okay. So I'm going to walk around here just so you can kind of get an idea how tall these beans are. They're not as tall as last year's. Last year's I thought we were going to do better, but it ended up that some of the pods on the bottom didn't fill out. So we'll see what this year does. Sometimes the height doesn't always mean anything. So I'll walk around here just so you can see. I'm 5'11", and they're almost up to my waist, I guess, in some spots. Right here they're not up to my waist, but in some spots they are. They're really, really thick. It's hard walking out here. They're kind of getting all intertwined together. I'll take this camera off the tripod, and then I'll show you, I'll bend some of these beans over so you can see what's on there, some of the pods and stuff, so you can get an idea. So let me flip this over, or take it off the tripod here just a moment. So hopefully you can see this. There's There's quite a lot of pods on here. Let me get in a different spot here. So it's kind of hard to show you on camera, but there's a lot of beans out here. So I'm gonna walk over to the corn here and see how that's doing. And I'll be rambling on my way over there, just talking. Some of you know I like to yak sometimes a little too much. The corn, I normally spray it for grasses before I plant. And then after it's planted, after it comes up, after, I can't remember, it's probably 12, 15 inches or more, then they spray it for broadleaf weeds. But this year, the corn grew so fast that it got so tall that, and the rain was coming in the early season, that they couldn't get in there to spray the second spraying. So it never got sprayed for broadleaf weeds. But luckily enough, not very many weeds came in because the sun shielded it and kept the weeds from growing. So kind of money ahead this year. Didn't have to spend money on that spraying. And the corn seems to be doing quite well. So sorry, the camera's probably going to be kind of shaky here because I'm walking through the soybeans and it's not very easy walking. So I'm going to put you on hold here for a second until I get into the corn here. So just hold on a second. Okay, I walked a few rows, probably 10-15 rows inside the cornfield here. And as you can see, there ain't very many weeds. I lucked out pretty good this year. Up around the house, there's a few giant ragweeds. I'd say maybe, I don't know, 15 of them maybe you can see spotted through the field. They're sticking out towards the top of the corn, but other than that, pretty clean. So kind of lucked out. And I kind of want to give you an idea how tall this corn is out here. I don't know if I can do this. I'm reaching as high as I can, and it's probably another 2 to 2.5 feet above my hands. And so I'm guessing that's probably close to 10 feet, right around that, 10, 11 feet tall. So pretty tall. Got pretty good ears on it. Let me peel one of these back here for you. Hard to do with one hand, but getting all dented already. This is a shorter ear. I've seen there's a lot longer ones in here. Let me count how many rows are on this ear here, just a second. Okay, this one looks like it's got like 16 rows. I'm gonna walk down here a ways and check a couple more ears and see how they're doing. But the stuff is really starting to change already. Fall is here, I guess. Yeah, this corn here is even taller right here. It's really tall here. We'll cut over a few more rows. And hopefully I ain't making you guys dizzy here. I know it probably don't look very good on the camera. I'm moving so fast and shaking. But Yeah, I'm guessing the corn's going to be about average, or maybe just a little bit above average. And it's going to be, it looks like it's going to dry up good, so that's good. So hopefully there won't be no drying costs deducted when I go to sell it. Hopefully the price goes up. The price has been terrible. All this tariff deals and stuff going on. Hopefully they get that straightened out soon. But I'll probably end up storing it for a while until the prices do go up. I don't really want to sell it at $3, and I don't know what it is right now. Probably about $3.23 a bushel or something in this area for the corn, and I think the soybeans are $7.40 some cents right now, which is not very good. As you can see, it's pretty good for not being sprayed out here. Pretty weed free. I lucked out this year. I was kind of upset when they couldn't get in here and spray it, but I'm not complaining now, because that saved me some money. Let's peel another ear back and see what they are. Pretty nice looking ear. Rows ain't perfectly straight in it, but it don't matter. Let's see if I can try to count the rows here. That one appears to have 20 rows. That's pretty good. So all appears to be pretty even around here. I increased my seed population this year. That's what the guy recommended, where I get my seed and fertilizer and all that. And I'm kind of glad I did. I think it's going to come out and work out for me. The ears may be a little bit smaller, but I got more ears. So we'll see how that turns out. But pretty nice. There's another ear there. They're all filled out right to the end. That's a good thing. That's where you start getting your yield. Other years, sometimes they don't fill out to the end, and that cuts your yield down. But it's looking pretty good so far. So I'm going to get out of this field here. So I'm going to put you on pause here for a moment. So I don't want to make you more seasick than you already are, because I know it shows up bad on the camera. It's a lot of shaking around. So I'll put you on pause. I'll be right back with you in just a second. Okay, a couple other things I wanted to bring up is I finally hit over 1,000 subscribers. I think we're up over 1,030 right now, like probably close to 1,040. So I want to thank all of you who subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. When I first started doing this, I was happy at 100. I'm like, wow. But now I'm over 1,000, and it's growing. Every day I look, there's more subscribers, and I really appreciate it. And I want to thank all of you who subscribe to my channel. It's just amazing, and you guys are so cool, leaving me comments and stuff, and you keep me motivated. I do have to admit though, the last week or so I haven't made a video for a while. It's that kind of time of the year where I've been I made a list and I'm trying to get stuff accomplished. Got a new water softener coming Monday, so I've been kind of cleaning up the basement a little bit, and I got a little entranceway, like a porch, where they got to go through, and it's one of those areas, you know, where you ain't got no place to put something, you just throw it there. So I've been trying to clean that up. There's some sandhill cranes flying over here right now. Maybe you'll hear them. 4 of them. But so I've been kind of busy. I went to change my water filter in the house last night. I got a whole house water filter in the basement, and I shouldn't have done this right before work. It was like 7:15 p.m. I work at night, and I went to change the filter, and it was unscrewing. It felt like everything was going good, and then all of a sudden, push! It broke, and the water went all over the floor. The housing that holds the filter busted. So I had to like scramble because I wanted to be able to shave and take a bath and get ready for work, and so I had to run to town, get a new filter, put it in. I had it all installed. An hour after I broke it, I had a new one installed and going again. So that worked out good. I'm thankful that everything fit the same as the old ones. Sometimes they change stuff and then you can need adapters or something, but luckily everything fit and it worked out good. Let's see, what else was I going to mention here? I think that's pretty much it. Just keep in mind all these people that are living in North Carolina and off that area, and in the eye of the hurricane, or in the storm path of the hurricane. I know some of the YouTube channels, some that come to mind right now is like Pickerick One and Douglas Fairchild. He's got a channel over there. I'm sure there's many more. I can't keep track of where everybody lives, but I'm going to keep you in my thoughts and prayers, and I hope you all do well over there, and hopefully it ain't too bad. So I'm going to end this video right now, and just wanted to give you a little bit of, show you how the crops are doing, and that's it. So have a good day, everybody, and thanks for watching this video. And remember to like and share and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Oh, that's another thing. Since I do have a lot of new subscribers, I thought I'd mention, some of you don't know that I farm, and I am a farmer. I've been farming. I took over since my dad passed away in '92. This was my grandparents' farm, and then my mom and dad got this farm. And they also had another farm down the road, where my brother lives. I farm this land. It's 110 acres, 80 acres of workland. The rest is woods and where the house sits and stuff. So I have 40 acres of soybeans and 40 acres of corn. A lot of people think I'm growing sweet corn. I'm not growing sweet corn. It's field corn for animal feed, or probably like ethanol or something like that. Soybeans, they use soybeans in all kinds of stuff. Everything you can imagine. I can't even remember, you know, they use it for cattle feed, biodiesel, soy sauce. They use this for all kinds of stuff. And I think they even make, I can't remember, I think it was soybeans, or maybe it was corn. They make, I remember one time they were talking about they made parts for cars, like the panels that go over your doors and stuff out of it. So I'm not sure, but I know they do make a lot of stuff out of the stuff that I'm raising. So I just thought I'd mention that for the new subscribers, so they know what I'm doing. That's one of the things I do on my channel, is farming. Show how I'm doing around the farm here, and I also do all kinds of other stuff. I do reviews, how-to videos, and all kinds of stuff. So I take you on trips and visit places around the area and stuff. So check out my channel if you haven't checked it out. I'm sure there's something on there you'll like. I know some people only like channels that deal with one specific thing. I'm sorry I don't do that. I kind of like to do different things, and I don't want to just be bored, stuck with one thing. So I kind of show you my journey through life, and where it leads me, and it changes, and hopefully you like the way my journey's going, and hopefully I do more than one thing, so hopefully you like it. And I just want to say thank you again and end this video. So have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye now.